Hello. Today I'm creating a video. I'm editing. I'm here on my computer. Let's look for some music to add here. Oh, go back over here. I don't like that one. Let's go back. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I kind of like that one. Okay. I need to make it stop. Okay, stop. All right, let's go back a bit. Okay, come on this side. Oh, all right. African. I want this song. Okay. Semantic African. Okay, let's get this song right here. Okay, so we're gonna cut. We're going to cut this right here. Cut it. Cut it. So when you're editing, we take that one out. Then we're gonna bring the rest of the clip. Now you see it. So this is what I'm having for lunch. Okay, I think I'll show you how to make it. Yeah, so today I bought some sardines. This is a superfood that makes me not be brain foggy or tired or feel like somebody hit me or a bus ran over me. This is the food that I take. So I'm gonna show you how. This is how I edit my videos. So I got these recipes. I love omega 3, so I try to make my life be more omega 3. Yeah, so this is how it started. So actually, there is a post-traumatic bliss like thing here, but this thing is not white. I don't know how to make that background white. Command C. So that's my logo. So this is what I'm having for lunch. So good. I'll show you how to make it. Yeah, so today I got some sardines. This is the superfood that makes me not be brain foggy or tired or feel like somebody hit me or a bus ran over me. This is the food that I take. So I'm gonna show you how I make it. So I got this roasted seaweed. I have omega-3, so I try to make my life be more omega-3 kind of a size. I can make these big sardines. I got some red tomatoes and more sardines. So this is what we are going to make. I always prioritize when it comes to food. I always prioritize omega-3. These sardines from Crown Prince are actually good because they are dipped in extra virgin oil. So you get it. It's wild. I'm just editing it. And it doesn't have a lot of things. Sometimes you can come here. You see, like there's that space right here. And let's say, I think that's a big space right here. I can just like cut it, make it small. It doesn't have a lot of things here. It has omega-3 fatty acids. And then it's a lot of work though. And olive oil. Olive oil. And then you cut that. And sardines. That's pretty much it. That's fine. Not so big. It's just with it. So I make this recipe the simplest recipe you can ever make. So I'm kind of cutting. At the end of the day, you already have the sardines. They are a superfood, and you don't need a lot. Like, we already have a. So I think this one, oopsie. We so I'll make from here to that point, lower it, that way it's not too, the music is not too high. Okay, let's try to do that. A million things to do when you already have a supermarket like sardines. Yeah, I'm trying to edit a video that I'm going to post on, and I want you to see when I'm editing it. Just put the garlic and jalapenos. So this is a video I'm creating. But I'll also I'll post it maybe today or tomorrow. Because nothing goes better with sardines than those jalapenos that I'm gonna get distracted when you have onions. Because when you have onions going, they can get easily burned. So you see, mine got burned. Oopsie. A little bit, so it's kind of like a little bit dark, but not all the way. Like, it's not like too bad that I cannot put my sardines. I'll still put my sardines in for the soup, for the onion soup. So I'll take the can of sardines. Ooh. We put on a little bit. Just dripping. packets with the onions, with the tomatoes. So usually I'll sit and fix myself a plate because most of the times I'm not. I wasn't. So usually for a good part of my life, I wasn't trying. Yeah. So eat well. And yeah. So that's kind of how. You don't eat well is because you find yourself busy. You don't fix yourself a plate. So kind of like goes. Command Z. I need to download something. Let me go to Canva. See if I can get it from Canva. So okay, so this will be the thumbnail that I'm going to use for the video. So I've already used this one. So let me go back home. I need a blank white space. So create. I'll put it like a LinkedIn thumbnail, and I just wanted a background, and I'll put a white background. Let me do that. It's not completely white, so I'll download this. It's kind of like like the design is empty. Let me show you what I want to do with it. I'll go to the cooking, and then I'll say white background. Okay. So it's there now. I'll go here, pick it up. Where is it? Cooking project. Then I'll come here and click on cooking project, open it. Then I have this white background and I'm going to put it right here. Oops. Oh, why is it not? Okay, oopsie. V. Let's put it up there. Okay. I'm going to go here. I'm going to scale it. You see? You see now? You can see the word post-traumatic bliss. So this is what I'm having for lunch. So so there's the music stops there, and then there's no sound after that. So I guess I need to go look for something. Let me go to the Simanes. I don't like that one. Okay, let me try that one with impact. The sound one. So this is what I'm having for lunch. So good. I'll show you how to make it. So let me see if I can get something happy cinematic sounds. What is best? Okay, so I kind of like that one, but I like it towards the end. So I'm going to try to put it here and like cut it. I'll show you how to make it. Okay, so let me cut this. Cut it right here. Oh shit. So good. So good. Okay, so I'm going to cut it right here. Okay, get rid of this. And then it's a little bit too loud there. Ting, 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 ting. Take all this down. Okay, I'm not a very good sound engineer. Like this is something I'm learning. So good. So just move it slightly down. That's so good. I'll show you how to make it. Yeah, so today I got some sardines. This is a superfood that makes me brain foggy. So let's try again. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's do this. Oopsie, escape. Let's go here. So this is what I'm having for lunch. So good. I'll show you how to make it. Yeah, so today I got some sardines. Okay, so I'm thinking of changing the whole entrance right here. So I'll start. Let's do this. I will not start with this. So this is what I'm having for lunch. So good. I'll show you how to make it. Okay, so right there. Right there. Cut it. And then I'm gonna move all this. Move it. Because I want to invert these clips. Oh shit, let me do undo. Because I didn't move everything. When you move, you gotta move everything. Okay, now everything's moved. So I'm going to take these ones and then I'm going to move it right here. This one will be the first. So this is what I'm having for lunch. It's so good. I'll show you how to make it. Make it. Okay, so, and then I don't need the extra footage right here. Then, you really gotta see what you're cutting out. Like this one's not cut, and this one's not cut. This one's cut. So now we can get rid of all that. Make sure we get rid of this one too. We put delete. Okay. So this is what I'm having for. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. See these so this is what I'm having for lunch. That's something I'll show you how to make it. See? And so now I'm going to report delete that. Oopsie. See now it goes into a deep, which I don't mind, but for this is not what I intended. Yeah, so I'm going to do undo. For some reason, over here, this clip seems a little off. I want everything to start from here. Ooh. Ah. Okay, I got some. I think it's still a little bit deep. You see. I want it to start right there. So all these clips have to go behind it. Okay. Okay, now that's acceptable. We put delete. Okay, I got some sardines. This is the superfood that makes me not be brain foggy or tired or feel like somebody hit me or answering me. This is the food that I take. So I'm gonna show you. Okay, so some things off here. So I'm going to cut this music right here and put it down a little bit and see if that's good. Okay, I got some sardines. This is the superfood that makes me not be brain foggy or tired or feel like. Then again, cut this up to here and put that music up. Somebody hit me or a bus ran over me. This. Okay, I don't need that. Is the food that I take. So I'm gonna show you how I make it. So I got this roasted seaweed. I love omega-3, so I tried to sardines, red tomatoes. Okay, so now we need some music over there. Let me see. Let me see if I can go to epidemic music and put something here. Oh, epidemic sound. So I go to Epidemic Sound because I paid for that subscription, so I'm allowed to use the music there. Login. Oh, I don't want you guys to see my login because some of you are buddies. And so I can go to sound effects, or I can go to music, blogging, music. I like that one. I think okay, I kind of don't like to use that one. Okay, I actually do like that one. Download that sound. So I like to save music first before I use it because you gotta put it in your hard drive first. So I'll go back here and I'll put cinematic boom sound effects. Pen, and then I'll put here a new folder. Okay, I'll put it here in the storytelling. So let me go downloads. And then doesn't wanna go. Move, baby, move here. Control X. Storytelling. Control V. Okay, it's not moving. Move. People start eats. So this is what you're going to make. I always prioritize when it comes to food. I always prioritize omega-3. These sardines from Palm Prince are actually good because they are dipped in extra virgin oil. It's wild caught, and it doesn't have a lot of things here. I cannot use it when it's not on my folder. For some reason, it's not moving. It's here in the downloads, and I want to move it right here. Good job. Cinematic sound effects. Go to this folder, and let's go to storytelling. Good. Okay, now it's there. Kudos. Okay, now I can move it. I can move it here and use you. Sardines, but some red tomatoes, and more sardines. So this is what I think. Okay, so we can start it loudly. Imo omega drink ice. Then put it down a little bit. Sardines, but some red tomato. Then put it all small ones going down. Those the more sardines. So this is what we are going to make. I always prioritize when it comes to food. I always prioritize omega-3. These sardines from Crown Prince are actually good because they are dipped in extra virgin oil. It's wild caught, and it doesn't have a lot of things here. It has omega-3 fatty acids, olive oil. That's pretty much it. So not so big. I always prioritize when it comes to food. I always prioritize omega-3. These sardines from Crown Prince are actually good because they are dipped in extra virgin oil. It's wild caught, and it doesn't have a lot of things here. It has omega-3. So I got some kimchi, some olives. I got dried seaweed, very rich with omega-3. I'm going to add some cheese. Oops, this is kind of hard. Okay, I guess I'm done. This is how I edit. Hey, beautiful. Hey, day nice. This is how I edit my videos. So I'm editing a video for you guys. This is how it's done. Okay, let's see how it is right now. Let's see how okay. Let's see how it's going. Oops. So this is what I'm having for lunch. That's so good. I'll show you how to make it. Okay, I got some sardines. This is the superfood that makes me not be brain foggy or tired or feel like somebody hit me or a bus ran over me. This is the food that I take. So I'm gonna show you how I make it. So I got this roasted seaweed. I love omega-3, so I try to make my life be more omega-3 kind of a life. Sardines, but some red tomatoes, and more sardines. So this is what we're going to make. So we're still doing it. I always prioritize when it comes to food. I always prioritize omega-3. I think I like it so far. Prints are actually good because they are dipped in extra virgin oil. It's wild caught, and it doesn't have a lot of things here. It Make sure you like this video. Okay, so that one was not a good transition for some reason. It was kind of noisy. Let's try to move it a little bit here. Oopsie. Not there. So I make this recipe the simplest recipe you can ever make because at the end of the day, you already have the sardines. They are a superfood and you don't need a lot, right? You don't need like a million things to do. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying there. So I make this recipe the simplest recipe you can ever make because at the end of the day, you already have the sardines. They they are a superfood and you don't need a lot, right? You don't need a million things to do. They already have a superfood like sardines. So I'm going to kind of cut everything here. Okay, so let me cut there. It's the best recipe you can ever make. Let me take out this part. It's not kind of boring. So I make this recipe the simplest recipe you can ever make because at the end of the day, you already have the sardines. They are a superfood and you don't need a lot. They are a superfood. And then I'll probably go here and then a lot, right? And then take out that part as well. Oopsie. Let's see, this one has room. Yeah, this one has room to move there. Ball, oh ball. Right? You don't need like a million mixed. Okay, and I'll take this one. Move it over here. Remove the black. Maybe start over. Start right over here. Man, cut this. I don't need all this. This kind of too much. Remove it. Right by. Cut this one too. Cut. Cut this one too. Man, today you guys are helping me edit, okay? You're helping, you're helping me edit this video. Just with the garlic and jalapenos, but I will also put the canned jalapenos, because nothing goes better with sardines than those jalapenos that jalapenos, because let's take all that out. Nothing goes better with sardines than those jalapenos that I get distracted. Better with sardines than those jalapenos. And then, boom. I get distracted when you have onions, because when you have onions going, they they um they can get easily burnt. And mine got burnt a little bit, so it's kind of like a little bit dark, but not all the way. Like, it's not like too bad that I cannot put my sardines. I'll still put my sardines in for the soup. I don't like that music. It is so bad. I don't know. Okay, it's good after some point, but now I'm like onions going. They no, I don't like it. Let's look for some better music. Okay. Look, I'm not a good sound effects person. Uh, but that music. Uh-uh. Okay, let's see. Epidemic sound. Whew. Let's see. What am I trying to say here? So on this clip, I'm trying to say about how badly my tomatoes, my onions, they got black, they got charred. So okay, probably I can put some disappointing music or some sad music, because to go with my feelings about my onions here getting charred. So I'm going to put some disappointment music. Disappointment. Let me try to make it classical music that communicates disappointment. That's more like, okay, that's like let's try cartoonish. I think classical is more like too serious. Okay, yeah, I like that one. That one shows disappointment, but it's cartoonish. Okay, let's look for another one. That's more funeral like. I kind of like that one, so I'll download that one. So I got two ones that I like. What do you mean it must be mold? Okay. Okay, so that one, those two are more like disappointment. Like my onions, they got burnt when I was cooking, when I was making this tutorial. Imagine you're trying to make your best dish, and then to make a video, to make a cooking video, at the one time your onions get burnt. Okay. So now I'm trying to put music there that shows like I'm using Premiere Pro. So I'm trying to put music there that shows a little bit disappointment. So I've selected two musics, two things. Let me try them out. Okay, not that one. Oopsie, wait. Let me go to my downloads. Downloads. I like that one and this one. Okay, those are kind of like disappointment. And so let's put this music on my Shield hard drive. And okay, let me put them there first because I need to put them in my storytelling. My sound effects. So when you're using Premiere Pro, you really have to organize your things in your folders like this, right? Because if if you put something here on the timeline and then it's not on your Shield, it's going to say it cannot recognize it and your project cannot open. You really have to organize everything in your folder. So I make sure everything is on my hard drive and in a specific folder, that way that I don't lose it here. Because if this one is on your laptop and the other one is on your hard drive, if it's not there by the time you open it, let's say you decide to delete things on your download folder, and that's why you had some of that material, it's not going to show. It's a really serious business. Like, um, da 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 da. Now I'm like wondering where the hell the folder is. Dang it, Monica. What's happening? But can't we see all the folders? Did it say cinematic booms? No. Back. I can't find my folder. Oh, what the hell? Okay, here it is. Open this folder. Open, open, open. Storytelling. Open, open. Okay, now I dump them there. Now I can use, let me take this one out. Okay, let me try this other one that I like better. I like that one because it kind of has consequences. kind of like sounds of oh, kind of you messed up. How to get distracted when going. They burnt. Mine got burnt. I can't say okay, so I'll probably start it there. It cut it right here. Oopsie, Command Z. Cut it right here. Oh, Command Z. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not cutting. Don't get distracted when you have onions, because when you have onions going, they they can get easily burnt, and mine got burnt a little bit, so it's kind of like a little bit dark, but not all the way. Like it's not like too bad that I cannot put my sardines. I'll still put my sardines in for the soup, for the onion soup. So I'll take the can of sardines. Okay, so I think wait that the disappointments ends there, I guess. So let's try. I feel like I probably okay. Get distracted when you have onions. Continuous. Okay, let's remove this one. Kind of distracted my ears for a bit. Don't get distracted when you have onions, because when you have onions going, they 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 can get easily burnt, and mine got burnt a little bit, so it's kind of like a little bit dark, but not all the way. Like it's not like too bad that I cannot. It was too bad. Okay, this I was really disappointed. Okay, I think when you're making videos and you're disappointed and you're like, my onions they were black. Okay, they were black. And I'm looking at this video and I'm like, you know, Monica, you were not honest in that video. Your onions were pure black. And I didn't want to redo them again. So, because I had already cut everything, and I was like, I'm not going to do this again. Onions going, they, they, they can get easily burnt. And mine got burnt a little bit, so it's kind of like a little bit dark, but not all the way. Like it's not like too bad that I cannot put my sardines. I'll still put my sardines in for the soup for the. So that would be like maybe I can go to Canva and look for maybe look for a cartoon that's crying. Don't see videos. New projects. Elements crying. Um, um, share, download. I don't know if this one will work, but we'll see if I'm able to put like, huh? Let me see. Take this one out. Okay, let's try the other one. I probably don't like the sound effects right there. Let's try this other one. That's more classic. This is when it gets tricky. Let me try this. Oh, it will not. Okay. I don't want that sound. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, now we have like that. So, because that's a disappointing part on my video, then I will go. Where do I need to go? Oh God, this is not amnesia. Tell me I'm not having amnesia. I'm not even that old yet, and I'm still like forgetting shit that I'm doing. I want to go to my folder. Okay, now I'm in the folder. I want to pick up some music. So let's go to the cinematic sound effects. We go to the storytelling. Not that one. Okay, let me try that one first. The canned jalapenos, nothing goes better with sardines than those jalapenos. Okay. Okay, so we're going to move it a little bit. Get distracted when you have. Okay. Then we're going to start the music here. Okay. Okay, now. Okay. Don't get distracted when you have onions, because when you have onions going, they don't get distracted when you have onions, because when you have onions going, they 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 can get easily burnt. And mine got burnt a little bit, so it's kind of like a little bit dark, but not all the way. Like it's not like too bad that I cannot put my sardines. I'll still put my sardines in. Then options. Let me see. For the soup, for the onion soup. Okay, so now we have at least something that kind of shows the disappointment of that time of that period. Okay. Now, I don't want to make it too loud, so I'll put some points here and drag the music a little bit down, not all the way. Make it uneven. Structured when you have onions, because when you have onions going, they they can get easily burnt, and mine got burnt a little bit, so it's kind of like a little bit dark, but not all the way. Like it's not like too bad that I cannot put my sardines. I'll still put my sardines in for the soup, for the onion soup. So I'll take the can of sardines. Ooh. So now um now that the disappointment is over and I am moving on with with my with my with my cooking. Okay, the onions got burned, but we're still going to add the sardines anyway. Okay, so we need some happy music. Okay, we need some moving on music. Okay, like it's time to move on. So let me look here for moving on music. And then I'll put cartoon. Let's see what they got. That's a good vibe, right? Okay, I actually do like that one for moving on. So I'll use that one. First, confirm your plan covers licensing needs. Confirm and download. I do like that one. Okay, so I have two that I like. I usually give myself two choices, one that I like and another one that I like, because you need choices, but you don't need a lot. So now I'll go and use the choices that I have. Go to my downloads. I like this one. I like that one. But I also like the first one. I like this other one. That's probably for another day. So let's move this music to the right folder, because you can't use it on the downloads because, girl, why do you just go? Good storytelling. There. Okay. This one can go. Oh shit. Okay, the one that I wanted didn't come because some reason. And then storytelling. Okay. This is the one I'm gonna use over here. Okay, yeah. So now we are moving on after disappointment. So okay. Lemon sardine. So that one's better. You want to zoom? Okay, so we're gonna make this we're gonna kind of like make it like lower the music because the music's a little bit too loud. Can of sardines. Okay, so it's still a little bit loud, but I'm not gonna make it. Put these points over here, and then down. Okay, let's see. A can of sardines. Ooh. Let me put on a little bit. Just dripping. It's the onions, the tomatoes. But usually I'll sit and fix myself a plate because most of the times I'm not. I wasn't usually for a good part of my life. I wasn't trying to eat well, and one of the reasons that you don't eat well is because you find yourself busy. You don't fix yourself a plate. So my new routine is to fix myself a plate. Like when you fix, eat. So I got some kimchi, some olives. I got dried seaweed, very rich with omega 3. I'm going to add let's see, cheese. Kind of hard. Like you can grate your cheese. I mean that's okay too. Mm. I always love almond butter. There. Okay, I've been thinking about making the speed of this one clip right here, making it like go a little bit faster. Let's see if I can add the speed and duration. Right now it's 100%. Let me put it like 120, and I can always take it back. Let's see. Things and fix myself a plate because most of the times a lot. I wasn't usually for a good part of my life. I wasn't trying to eat well. And one of the reasons that you don't eat well is because you find yourself busy. You don't fix yourself up quick. I think I'll leave it there. So my new routine is to fix myself. It's going 100. It's going faster. Some kimchi, some olives. I got dried seaweed, very rich with omega 3. I'm going to add some cheese. This is kind of hard. You can grate your cheese, but that's okay. So I always love almond butter. There. And then some jalapenos. We put some pickles. That fermentation. A slice of avocado is usually good. Okay, so there, it's too loud that I can't hear what I was saying. So we kind of put it there and we put it a little down. Let's play it again. Me, a slice of avocado is usually good. Okay, right there. B. Right there. Okay, it's not played. Me, a slice of avocado is usually good. Mhm. Okay. We kind of, oops. Okay, let that go. Okay, let's do it again. Me, a slice of avocado is usually good. Mhm. Okay. Me, a slice of avocado is usually good. Not much. So, all the way here, to here, I'm going to just make it slightly the volume lower on my clip because okay, there's one here that I want to go up. When I'm closing the lid. When I'm closing the lid, I want it to go up. And then after here, this up to here goes all the way down. All the way down. Then I'll add the sardines. Okay, now I'll add the sardines. And then I cut this. Okay. Oopsie. Here they are. So here's the meal. Okay, so I'm thinking here when I'm doing the sardines, I can make this clip, control effects, this clip right here. I can scale it. Oh, and then I can kind of make, let's see. Yeah, they are. So here's the meal. You pray, do the grace. God, thank you for this food. We ask you to bless it in Jesus' name. Amen. And then now I'm going to put some music here, like music to end a clip. Now I'm going to put to end some music there. Whew. Oh my God. Let's see if I already have some African music to end it. I kind of like that one. So. Okay, so first we're gonna cut this. Wait, I probably need to the ending. Okay, so I'll put the ending of this music because it's the ending that I want. Do the grace. And then tink, 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 tink. Oopsie. It's too high. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Oh my goodness, why does it keep doing that? God. Do the grace. God, thank you for this food. Ask you to bless it. Right? So that is it. Okay, now let's see how this video goes. So this is what I'm having for lunch. So yeah, I'll show you how to make it. Okay, I got some sardines. This is the superfood that makes me not be brain foggy or tired or feel like somebody hit me or a bus ran over me. This is the food that I take. So I'm gonna show you how I make it. So I got this roasted seaweed. I have omega-3, so I try to make my life be more omega-3 kind of a life. Sardines. Yeah, I'll be very careful. Red tomatoes. And more sardines. So this is what we're going to make. I always prioritize when it comes to food. I always prioritize omega-3. These sardines from Crown Prince are actually good because they are dipped in extra virgin oil. It's wild caught, and it doesn't have a lot of things here. It has omega-3 fatty acids, olive oil. That's pretty much it. So I make this recipe the simplest recipe you can ever make because at the end of the day, you already have the sardines. They they are a superfood. Just with the garlic and jalapenos, but I will also put the canned jalapenos. Nothing goes better with sardines than those jalapenos. Don't get distracted when you have onions because when you have onions going, they 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 can get easily burnt, and mine got burnt a little bit, so it's kind of like a little bit dark, but not all the way. Like it's not like too bad, and I cannot put my sardines. Also, can put my sardines in for the soup, for the onion soup. So I'll take the can of sardines. Ooh. Let me put out a little bit. Just dripping. It's the so the onions with the tomatoes. Well, usually I'll steam and fix myself up. You don't think I can cook, Derek? Jesus. I wasn't, usually for a good part of my life, I wasn't trying. So this one is eat well. This one I made it go like 120%. When yourself busy, you don't fix yourself a plate. So my new routine is to fix myself a plate. Then fix it. I got some kimchi, some olives. I got dried seaweed, very rich with omega-3. I'm going to add some cheese. Oops, this is kind of hard. You can grate your cheese, but that's okay too. I always love almond butter. There. So this is the video you're going to like. Some jalapenos, some pickles. Without fermentation. Maybe a slice of avocado is usually good. Not much. Then I'll add the sardines. Yeah, they are. Ooh, that looks good. So here's the meal you crave do the grace. God, thank you for this food. Ask you to bless it in Jesus' name. Right? That's the video. That's how you edit a video. So that video is edited now. I can save it and then I'm going to post it later. Yep, yep. Whew. So that's it. That's it. That's for my video editing. Thanks for helping me edit. Sometimes you need that extra motivation. Ooh. Ah. One, two, three, four. 25. Oof, 25. 75 to go. See, I'm getting stronger every day. Look at those muscles. They're forming. Look at that. Ooh, I'm getting stronger. So those are 25. Let me do 5 more to get to 30. At least finish up the first 30. 5, 6, 35. Let me just finish to 40. 40. Oof. 60 more. 60 more. Okay. That's how you gotta do it. I feel proud like when I switch activities real quick, from editing to working out. Um, just like a quick switching of things is good. I just made a mess. Let me wipe it. So, oopsie, God. Did you see that? Man, this bra is usually not the best. Okay. Fines. I don't like dirty dishes. What are those? What are bolognas? Okay. Oh, too much tea. Oui, I got too many unclean dishes. Okay. Let me do 50. Let me do 10 more. Wait, did I get to? No, I had 60 more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 80. I'm getting physical. Yes. So I got 80, 20 more to hit 100. That's how you do it, slowly. Slow is the pace. Oh. Very soon I'm going to add this. add more weights to this. Whew. How much are this? Okay. Wait. You don't want this falling apart. Okay. Let's do 20 of this. My brazo. This bra, I don't like this bra. Okay. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man, those were hard, but I hit 100. Hit 100. Physical strength. I'm always worried about my feet, my arms, because this the strength that I need to do lots of things. My hands. Now I gotta do some abs. I'm trying to do more abs. I'm Stone from X-Men. Oh. Okay. Gotta do like 1, 2, because these ones are good for the core. 3, 4. We do 100 of this. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Whew. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Right? Those are good. We've already done 30 of those. 30 of those. Now let's do more. Another set of 20 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, When you do those, you must use your core. Like there are no two ways about it. To do those, you have to use your core right here because you can't lift without engaging this. Remember, it's a lifetime, it's a lifetime thing. We want to do this as part of our lifestyle. You know, like a lot of people, when they're in survival mode, they only think, oh, I just want to lose weight. No, we're not doing it as losing weight. We are doing it as a lifestyle. Like it's something you're going to do for your lifestyle. And that switches you from survival thinking to long-term thinking. A lot of people are in survival mode when it comes to their weight. Think about these things as I grow muscles as a lifestyle strategy of living. It's just something I do, right? There's no competition to lose weight. A lot of people lose weight and then they gain it back because um, they're on a diet. It's not a lifestyle. Okay, let's do the other. We did 30. Let's try to do another 30 of these ones. One. So, right? So there's another set of 30, 60, right? Now we're at 60. These ones we did 40 of them. So we're gonna try to do another 20 to get to 60. Lifestyle strategy, build muscle, right? Prioritize building muscles as a lifestyle strategy to living. Especially if you're a teenager, you're 20, 18, around that time your body will easily build muscles. Don't wait until like you're old like me, because the older you are, the harder it is to lose weight and build muscle, right? Some of us have to work harder because we didn't do it in our 20s. Okay. So we're gonna do 20 of this. These ones you must engage the core. You see, I can't lift without engaging the core. I've done 30 of those. 30 plus 40, 70. Right? Oh, gotta do it slowly, slowly, slowly. But you guys can see, the more I do it, I mean, I want I want this to stop. Okay, when I clench it, it's not there, but still, still. Then we're gonna do. We've done 60 of this, so let's get to 90. Okay, we got to 90. Ooh, I feel a little bit dizzy. I don't know why. I just feel a little bit dizzy. Okay. So where were we? We done 70 of this. We got 30 more to go. It's very hard for me to do 30 of this at a go. But let's see how far we can go. Okay, 30. Now let's see how much I can do. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I did 110 of those. uh, Let me tell you, now I'm beginning, I feel I'm sweaty. So I know when you begin to sweat, that's when you know you're really doing something, because your body cannot just sweat when you're not doing anything. Can let me do an extra 10? Okay, we did 110 of those. Goal is usually 100, but if I can do even one extra, I feel like I've exceeded my expectation. Um, but that's the goal. Cool, 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 cool. Whew. It's not easy. Yeah, I need to drink some water. Good idea. Good idea. Why do I have flies? Jesus. Oh, another one exercise that I've seen engages the core is this one. Okay? You have to engage the core to do this. I did 40 of those, and they're not easy, but it strengthens this part of your arms. Being able to move strengthens this part of the core that has to move like that, and you also feel it on your boobs. So I think it can help a little bit, stopping your boobs from saggy. But gravity is always acting on them. Smells like fish. Ew. When was the last time I took some fish? Yuck. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's do more of this. Like to do it in the middle, right here. Oof, oof. I think for men, because men have a lot of testosterone, they can easily form muscles because they got a lot of testosterone. For us women, we really just gotta put in the work, and it's harder when you're older. So it's better for you to start, if you're female, it's better to start when you're in your 20s, because as you get older, your sex hormones, they also, your sex hormones also start going down, and your testosterone already is not as high as men's. It's also start going down, and it's harder to form muscles. We are building muscles for the rest of our life. This is going to be the deal. People want to do it for 2 months. Us is the long-term game. We are here for the lifetime. How many were those? Those were 40. So I got 20 more of this because I like hitting 100. Oof. I may not overextend with these ones. They're kind of tough. Okay, 111 with those ones. Oh, goodness. Oh, my hands have nothing else to give. They are burning. Oh, they are burning. You got no idea. So I want to do push-ups, but this bra, you can't do push-ups with this bra. I can tell you that. This bra is disappointing. Thank you, Tim. If I do push-ups with this bra, all my boobs will be out for the internet. And you know, nothing dies on this internet. Hey, hey, hey. I don't want to go viral. I don't want to go viral. Not that way. Not that way. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's try to do push-ups. You do it for a lifetime. These things, we try to do them for a lifetime. Because if God spares you and you don't die today, and you live up to 60, 70, right? You want to have a beautiful life. Oh, those are 25. 25. Daddy. Hmm, 35. Hmm, 40. Whew. Push-ups are not easy. I 50. Oh, oh, oh. 50 more. Let me blow my nose for a minute. Whew. Okay. $60. We got 40 more to go. Oh my hair. Oh, 30 more to go. 30 more to go. These ones are hard for me to do. In the beginning, I can do sometimes 20, which is rare. but very hard to do like 20 at a time because push-ups. Whew, 20 more. 15 more. Let me give myself a break. The last 15 are kind of hard. Ooh. So I did 100 of this, 100 of squats, 100 of this, 100 of this. That's 2, 3, 4, 400. I do these ones will be 500. 500. I want to hit at least a minimum of 500. So these muscles are worked out. These ones and these ones. Can I hit them all? I won't feel bad after this. Okay, let's do the last ones. I did 100. I'm not going to extend myself for push-ups, okay? It's hard and I'm not going to extend myself. Push-ups are hard as they are. They are hard. They're not easy. They're not easy. Okay. Ooh. Pierre, I did so many. You're kind of late to give me motivation. Ooh. now. Let's see. Oof. Okay. Still, this bra is the most disappointing bra. If I do a plank on this bra, I'm very sure my boobs will be sticking out. And I don't want scandals. Okay? I'm still single. If my boobs stick out, I'll never get married to anyone. Ooh, it will be scandalous. Who is this person asking me to call them back? Oh. Okay. Let's do clock. Let me put a clock, a timer. Timer. Let's do timer. We're gonna do 1 minute, 5 seconds. Hold a plank. Be ready. Start. Twenty more seconds. Oof. Will I make it? I'm sweaty. 10 more. Oof. 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a timer holding a plank for 1 minute. Can you hold a plank for 1 minute? Tell me if you can hold a plank for 1 minute. Like a whole minute. It's not easy. It's not easy. me see. Timer. Let me do another one. Timer. Okay. 1 more minute. 40 more seconds. Ooh, 30 more seconds. Ooh. 20 more seconds. Baby. I don't even know how many more seconds now. I can't see my timer. Shit. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Whew. I did a 2 minute plank hold. Okay. I held a plank for 2 minutes. Okay, I stopped, rested, and then I did another one. It still counts to me. Okay. I'm so proud, and I now understand how when people lift weights, they're very proud of their hands because look, my hands are getting defined. They're kind of starting to get there. Like, I'm that girl. I'm that girl. I'm that girl. Okay. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it's getting there. Kinda is getting there. If I continue on like this for the rest of the year, I'm going to look ripped. Okay, let me make sure my nipples are not showing because anything can show, but nipples is a written rule that I do know in Northern America. People don't show nipples. It's like forbidden. Where I come from in Kenya, if you're breastfeeding and people see your nipple, is not a big deal. Uh, Nipples are not a big deal where I come from. People can see nipples. It's not a sign of nakedness. Um, because boobs are not seen as a sign of nakedness at all where I come from. They're just like boobs. They're meant to be seen, especially when kids are breastfeeding. Our culture, we are not like Americans. Americans will say it's disgusting to see a woman breastfeeding, which something like where I come from, we don't get it. We don't understand it. Uh, but I guess it's different cultures. Americans sexualize boobs. We don't sexualize boobs. They're seen as food for the baby, and that's about it. So, yeah, different cultures have different ways of thinking about the same thing. Kind of funny. But I learned before I moved to North America, my teacher had told me about going to a place and experiencing culture shock. Like people will be different from me. The way their beliefs about life. My teacher always told me if you go to a place, their beliefs about you about life is going to be very different from yours, and it doesn't mean you're always right because everybody is very egocentric. We all think our ways of seeing and understanding life is the best way and it's the only way and it's the one way, right? And my teacher was trying to drill it to me like, As shocking as other people are and their mannerisms, as shocking as they are, their ways are not better, and your ways are not better than their ways. It's just that it's kind of, he told me, is like when you put on glasses and let's say the frame is pink, you will see everything looking like it has a pink tone. And if you put in glasses that are yellow, everything you look at will look like it has a yellow tan, right? And he was trying to tell me that's life and that's perspective. People have different perspective. They can look at the same thing and have different perspectives of the same thing. So, for example, where I come from, our culture, boobs are not sexualized at all. Boobs are for breastfeeding. Nipples are okay. It's okay to see a nipple. But when you come to North America, it's very, very different. You know, you don't see people breastfeeding their children. You if you see somebody's nipple, they see like you've seen their soul. It's like very different worlds, very different perspectives. But always remember, wherever you go in the world, like there'll be people who, like, there'll be culture shock. Even when you look on the internet, sometimes you're going to see culture shock. People doing like things that you're like, what? Let me tell you, you're the one getting shocked, but for them, it's probably normal. Time is it? Well, I gotta go. Probably go get out, go for a walk, or go to the store. I need to cook something. I love you. I'll post the video that we were editing today. I'm not gonna do much to that video. Editing. I'm not Mr. Beast when it comes to editing. So let me know what kind of videos you like, and then I can go shoot them for you guys. But love you. Bye.